Manson in his own words, as told to
Charlie Sheen in his own words.
But for all the outbursts, the 911 calls, and the tabloid headlines, we've never heard as completely from the man as now.
Well, then we here on the Today Show staff debated among ourselves whether to air his answers.
Sometimes lucid, sometimes incoherent, and frequently manipulative.
Let's not give him any publicity.
Tonight, inside his house and inside his head. And the live-in girlfriends he calls his goddesses. The question you'll be asking yourself in just minutes.
Do you feel guilty for the thousands and millions of Indians that you destroyed?
No, read the police report. Let's deal with the facts, see?
Do you feel guilty for the gas chambers where you've killed the Jews?
Do you think I've been in jail if I did that? You know, they've been like suddenly labeling me an anti-Semite.
When you go to the abortion clinics, is that murder?
Well, look at what they do. Look at what I do. Duh.
When you take a man's life day at a time in a cage, do you feel guilty about that?
Well, I mean, wouldn't you?
What does that mean?
So stupid.
You don't understand me. That's your trouble.
No. No, it's not.
I don't understand you either.
Next question.
Is it the same for prostitutes?
First of all, my mother was a prostitute.
Like, oh my God, it's all my mom's fault. Shut up.
Been with prostitutes and bums and winos and all my life.
I ain't nothing to hide.
I was raised in that alley.
I was born dead.
Nobody gave me nothing.
I've been kicked around. I've been criticized.
Everything I got, I had to bite for it and scratch for it.
Charlie was a rebel from a young age, smoking pot at 11.
We smoked grass and we sat in a circle and looked at candles.
A fresh-faced Charlie explained how the party first started.
All Charlie's friends get free coke. Give them cocaine. Let them go, man.
Tell me about the last time you took drugs.
I don't see anything wrong with drugs.
Hello, Ambien. The devil's aspirin.
Drugs, LSD, I don't consider a drug.
Drugs.
Drugs is all right if you don't misuse them.
No, man, I was banging 7-gram rocks.
If you misuse them and you're misinformed about them, then you make a big bad thing about them.
You will die. Your face will melt off, and your children will weep over your exploded body.
Only a handful of children cared.
I probably took more than anybody could survive.
So it's the same principle when it comes down to surviving.
If you don't feel like you deserve it, there's a party that always wants to give it back.
Then when I felt like I really offered society something.
I can't do that. I don't roll people.
You people have done everything in the world to me.
So who are these people?
The Dina Martins and the Nancy
Sinatra, Flynn, Jagger, Richards.
And the Beach Boys and the Beasties and the Neil Diamond.
Sean Penn and Mel Gibson and Colin Farrell.
And then Rob Scott and the Jimmy Swift and then Elvis Presley's, Mesca Bestleys and all them guys.
All of them just look like, you know, droopy-eyed, armless children.
All you comedians who get up there and tell jokes about Charlie Manson.
Yeah, it was a joke.
What would you do if I was in the same room with you?
Whatever, it's just a joke.
Would you tell jokes about me then?
Yes, because it's so absurd. I didn't know you were so sensitive. Sorry if I offended you.
Was that going to make you feel better if I feel guilty?
When you got a highly evolved brain and you're trying to, like, roll out your humor.
Take it off of me.
You can't. I guess that's on me.
Put it where it belongs.
This is BS, man. You're the sum total of what's going on right now.
I'm not talking about a philosophical hodgepodge of marketology bullshit.
Heaven and hell, whatever. I just think it's different dimensions.
It's just a bunch of intelligent people trying to put some order into their existence.
High priest, Vatican assassin, warlock.
Do you feel like I'm a
And what does that mean?
I told you 20 years ago.
Stuff just comes out and it's entertaining and it's fun and it sounds different than all the other garbage people are spewing.
Why don't you blame the little babies?
Where do these words come from, Charlie?
I have it here.
So that's a mindset that I would never entertain.
Can't that come into your brain?
You borrow my brain for 5 seconds and just be like, dude, can't handle it. Unplug this bastard.
Prison is in the mind.
It fires in a way that is, I don't know, maybe not from this particular terrestrial realm.
I don't need to live in this physical realm.
Because I'm not normal.
Why do you think people love you so much?
The reason that the girls liked me was...
Because I'm me, I'm different. I just have a different constitution, I have a different brain, I have a different heart.
And he's kowtowed himself and compromised himself to the public.
Because I was people-pleasing for too long, and when you're people-pleasing, your soul is dead.
That's when you're dealing with the public. You deal the public off the bottom. You deal them what they want to buy and what they want to hear.
Oh, wow, God, wow, I kind of set that one up nicely, didn't I?
Did he lie about you in this book?
Well, he's not lying to people. I think whatever you do and there's no children involved, then you're okay.
Now there's discrepancies in words.
I'm not interested in what people believe. I'm interested in what I believe, and I believe in the truth.
It's true from his point of view. It's the way he sees it.
If the true story was ever told, of course, it would have to be on cable.
Lied.
No, he's not making stuff up. He's just trying to cover things, and I'm really upset about how something was interpreted.
Each person has their own interpretation.
People take everything so literally.
But that would make me a bad guy because you would say I was influencing him.
The two of you are good influences on those twin boys?
Is he influencing me?
No, I'm not. Why would I be?
Because that's what you've done to me.
What right do they have to sit in judgment?
They're trying to get out from underneath what their parents left them.
They'll wake up one day and realize how cool Dad is.
Jesus Christ told you that 2,000 years ago.
No interest in that. I don't care if he's my dad.
Who gave you the best piece of advice out of your celebrity friends who've called you?
Someone that, like, fell out of the sky.
He said, we take you down here to Beverly Hills and we want to get you in with because you're a star.
Everything I always wanted or thought I needed was suddenly mine.
The Rolls Royce and the Ferrari and the pad in Beverly Hills.
Restaurants, bars, limos, women, drugs.
I lived in Hollywood, and I had all that.
Hollywood still has his number, and there are plenty of options on the table.
Being a success, what does that mean?
I don't have a job.
Do you feel like your money's got blood on it?
But I was kind of counting on some of that money to get me through the summer, you know? Now I gotta, like, work.
Oh, I've had all the money in the world 3 times and I had to give it back.
And it sucks that I have to do it, too, but...
Whether you want to or not doesn't matter.
But that's all right. Work's good. Work fuels the soul.
Your whole life is put in your paycheck.
So I'm here to collect.
I'm Charlie Manson. Give me your money.
We're gonna take all the money from him and us.
With a little help from Charlie's goddesses.
If I didn't have 2 or 3 girls to help me, I would pretty much be lost and I wouldn't know what the hell I'm doing.
I have my own connection with Charlie, and then Natty and I also have our own relationship.
These are my girlfriends. These are the women that I love that have completed the 3 parts of my heart.
Now, the law and the government calls that pimping.
Sorry, Middle America. Yeah, I said it. Oh, now it's a polygamy story. It's a polygamy story.
This is more trouble than what I just got out of.
I would love to marry Charlie.
You couldn't pay me all the money in the world to do something I don't want to do.
We've got the kids here. You know, they take precedence over anything else.
All these kids you got locked up in these cages over here, do you feel guilty about it?
I don't know. You don't really think about that in the middle of it, and then people remind you of it, and you're like, oh, shame.
I haven't done anything I'm ashamed of.
Oops, move on.
I might be ashamed of that for not doing enough.
Wow. And then what? What's the cure?
Get some suicide parlors out there and let all them self-destructive idiots go.
Like a suicide binge.
Not gonna happen.
What do you think's gonna happen to you? The things that you create in here.
I'm proud of what I've created. It was radical. The real lessons are gonna be in the future.
You'll all follow me. What do you think about that?
I'm just finally gonna completely embrace it, wrap both arms around it, and love it violently.
We all love Charlie, you know?
You know, we need him, and we need his wisdom and his bitchedness.
I never had any followers. I had a lot of friends.
Wow, look what this guy's doing for us, for all of us.
And all the things I did without breaking the law.
Well, he's a beautiful man, and I just want to just hug him and just rub his head.
You're the strong one. You're the one with the power.
Because I expose people to magic. I expose them to something they're never otherwise going to see in their boring, normal lives.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know if Chuck and I can ever work together again, but...
I'm not mad at him.
Look, we hate each other. Let's continue to make some great television.
I don't even know it.
What's not to watch?
That's his trip. That's not my trip.
It's on.
I'm not into that.
Sorry.
Have you ever been afraid to die?
I can do anything I want to you people at any time I want to.
Dying's for fools.
If I wanted to kill somebody, I'd take this book and beat you to death with it, and I wouldn't feel a thing.
He just beat the hell out of me, and finally this voice emerged and said,
maybe I should have killed 400 or 500 people, then I would have felt better.
Bring it.
We certainly hope he will.
You'd agree with anything anyway. So would I.
Where are your dreams in the eyes of the dreamer? All in the eyes of the man. And you are the man.